Sports Network presents playoff action, the regional championship game between the new Trier Trevians and the Leyden Eagles. Glad to have you with us. Welcome to our ball game today. Beautiful sunshiny day. Saturday morning in real time. That'll be Scott Spinney out in left field for the Trevians defensively. Sam Franklin in center. Johnny Brzezinski out in right. Third to first. Chris Lashmet at third. Adam Victorn at short. Mac Murphy at second. And Mike Dominic at first. Charlie Davidson pitching and TJ O'Donnell catching. Glad to have you with us. Welcome to the ball game. Emilio Rico leads it off. Forgot the first rule of broadcasting. Never bring anything into the press box unless you want it spilled. Strike one. Davidson into the delivery. Inside a ball. The count evens up at 1-1 to the leadoff batter. Two and one. Charlie Davidson on the mound. And foul ball back to the screen. The count evens up at deuces to Rico. Now they pitch. Hot shot off Lashman. Lashman, nice job knocking it down, but not much chance. And a leadoff single. There's the ball. A strike to Anthony Even. Little squibber. Foul ball. Rico was off on the pitch. He had to return. On the delivery. Again, fisted. Ground ball picked up by Davidson over to first. Kind of a swinging bunt. Score that as a sacrifice. 1-3. Runner over to second. Swing and a miss. Strike. Brandon Kvistad. Got a good Norwegian name there. Kvistad. Swing and a miss. Strike. Runner at second. One out. Charlie Davidson gets his side. Delivery on the way. That's high, a ball. Wind is a factor today, blowing out slightly. Though not a very heavy wind. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And there's two down. Two away. And it's this ball to Corey Nicholas. And strike. Corey Nicholas, the batter. TJ O'Donnell gives the signal to Charlie Davidson. Now the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike. Runner with the lead. Strike three. In the inning. No runs, one hit, one left. And we move along to the bottom half of the frame. And laying it off is Sam Franklin. And the first pitch in there on the inside corner for strike to Franklin. Out of delivery. Way outside, and County was up at 1-1. On the mound for Leyden, Jonathan Weaver, sophomore. The pitch. Swinging a long fly ball. Back it goes. Back and gone. A home run for Sam Franklin. A leadoff dinger. Sam Franklin pops it out of here, and it's 1-0. Here's Mac Murphy. Wow. Great way to start a ball game. It's a strike. Well, that's what you need. Everybody working on all cylinders. Inside a ball. Everybody doing little big things and the little things. Inside a ball. Hot shot foul. Whoops. Coach. Error on the coach. Now the pitch. Foul ball back to the screen. And the count holds. And I hope you enjoy our broadcast, wherever you may be, whether it be on the Education Channel or on our Comcast network. Pitch low and inside a ball. Will be the end of the new Trier sports season, or baseball season. We'll close down the Education Channel for the summer. Foul ball out of play. And we'll be doing baseball on the Comcast network all summer long. There's a line shot, and right at the right fielder. You'll take it for the out. And that's one away. Here's Mike Dominic. Throwing away a ball. Dominic going to play at Illinois State University next year. Going to be a Redbird. Swinging a line shot right down the line, fair ball. And it's going to get all the way to the fence in left field, and stand-up double for Dominic. Got out there in a hurry. Here's Chris Lashmet. And Lashmet, slow roller. Tough chance. Picked up over to first. 4-3 on the putout. On the play, over to third goes Dominic. And there's Johnny Rosinski. So Johnny Rosinski bats with the runner at third. 2 out. Trevians leading at 1-0 on the leadoff home run by Franklin. Foul ball. The play. And a windshield whacker. Line bounder. One bounce over to first. 6-3 on the putout, and the inning over. In the inning, 1 run on 2 hits. The big blow, the leadoff home run by Franklin. No errors, one left at the end of one. It's 1-0 to Trier. Trevians lead the regional championship game 1-0 over the Leyden Eagles as we move along to the top of the second inning. And leading it off for the Eagles, Jack Townley. Townley, number 5 batter in the Eagle lineup. Leyden periodically shows up in the sectional pod with New Trier. Outside the ball. They're the next school south of Maine South, although Maine South isn't in this regional, which makes no sense at all, but that's the way it goes. Ball inside. I don't think. Or are they out of it? Something like that. There's a strike. I think they're in another regional. Another sectional. There's a foul ball out of play off to the right. Now this sectional is very weird because, of course, you get all those teams from the city. Ground ball. Taken by Victorn. Took a funny bounce off the inner lip there. 6-3 got to put out and one away. Here's Cameron Stevens. One thing you got to say about... There's a strike. One thing you got to say about this Leyden team, I think they'd be a little physically intimidated by the Trevians. A bunch of the Trevian players taller than anybody else. Anybody on the Leyden team. Tallest player on the Leyden team is 6'1". There's a high pop-up. Shallow. And Spinney waits for it. Takes it for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Joe Natali. There's a strike. Strike 1 to Joe. Look at a miss. Throwing away a ball. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. On the Education Channel. 2 out, nobody on. That's throwing away a ball. And finally got some spring-like, summer-like weather. We had a little bit of it, and then we ran into a month of May that was a little bit nasty for a while. Full count. Strike 3. Caught him looking. And a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We move to the bottom half of the frame. And some of the True Blue Trevian crew. A couple of Eagle fans, too. Night fever, huh? Letting it off for the Trevians, Brendan Liss. Whoops. A little foul tip. In the dirt, a ball. And the count was up at 1-1. One and one the count. Outside 2-1. Swinging a ground ball, slow roller. Third baseman, nice pickup. And they flip over, one up, one down. Here's Scott Spinney. Trevian left fielder. The pitch by the sophomore. Line shot right down the line. Foul ball. Strike. A high bounder. Picked up by the second baseman. 4-3 put out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's T.J. O'Donnell. So T.J. bats. Scooped that. And giving chase. Nope, not going to get to it. Drops in for the base hit. And the courtesy runner is Jim Hall. And here's Adam Victorn. That's low ball. One and oh. Victorn has had a chance to play since Gardner broke his finger back May 6th. There's a strike. Go to first. Nope. Back in time. And oh my, stolen base. They saw him going. Nobody even moved to get to the base. That's a ball. Could have been a balk too. There's some talk about that. I'm not sure. I'm going to give that a credit for a stolen base. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. 6-3 on a put out and the inning over. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. At the end of 2, Trevians lead it 1-0. We go to the third inning. Trevians leading it 1-0 on the home run by Franklin to lead off the bottom half of the first inning. So we go to the top of the third inning. And Weaver, Jonathan Weaver, leads it off. The pitcher, nope, weren't quite ready yet. No pitch. Now Davidson delivers. In there for a strike. Strike 1. Weaver, tall, drink of water. Kind of skinny. Got to put a little meat on those bones. Foul ball on a play. 1-2. And a little outside. A ball. Davidson gets his sign from O'Donnell. Swinging a line shot. Dabs down the line. That's going to be a fair ball. Bounces to the 318 side on the left field. Along the left field line. And standing on second is Weaver with the double. And we got a pinch runner. Serrano running at second. Courtesy runner for Weaver. Throw to second, runner back. Throws the bunt. Pulls it back, takes a strike. Here's Tim Mackey. Got a lot of sophomores playing on this ball club. Now Mackey bats. Takes and bunts it. Going to be a nice bunt. Little underhand toss. They'll get him. Nice sacrifice. And that'll move the runner over. 1-3 on the putout. And Weaver, courtesy runner, Serrano over at third. Here's Rico. Emilio Rico. He hits a ground ball. Trevians will concede the run. Ground ball out. 6-3 on the putout. And the run home. And we're tied up at 1. Here's even. 2 out. Foul ball. Trevians have Franklin, Murphy, and Dominic due up. In the bottom half of the third inning, we'll have our trivia. In the bottom half of the fourth, there's a fly ball. Spinney back to the fence and takes it for the out. In the inning, 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, nobody left. And here is Sam Franklin. Franklin, Murphy, and Dominic due up. Now the pitch. Inside corner for a strike to Sam Franklin. Yeah, another one on the inside corner. And time called. Franklin going to step out. Franklin popped one out here his last time up. And high a ball. 1-2. Now the pitch. Swinging a long fly ball. Back it goes, and no doubt about this one. Just let it go. A home run. Second home run of the ball game for Franklin. Second time he's let off an inning. Second time he's popped one out of here. 2 at-bats, 2 dingers. And the Trevians regain the lead. Here's Murphy. Here's a ground ball. Third baseman has it. Throws over to first in time. And here's Mike Dominic. He doubled his last time up. Outside the ball. Yeah, strike. To the Trevians first baseman. Dominic's made a nice adjustment of moving over from third to first for his senior year. Blowing away a ball. 2-1. I think they made a smart move. The question was where to put Dominic and Lashmet. And I think they did a great job in making the decision to put Dominic at first as an anchor and let Lashmet get comfortable at third, because he has certainly done a phenomenal job. There's a line shot. That's going to go back to the fence. And into second with another double goes Dominic. And here's Lashmet. Lashmet grounded out. Third to first, his first time up. Batting here. That's low ball. Ball 1. Boy, Chris has just done a fantastic job defensively over at third base. Pitch outside a ball. I'm not saying that Dominic wouldn't have. I'm just saying what Lashmet has done coming in here. He had a little bit of a slow start, and now he's just everything at him. That's low ball. Now the look back, and a little squibber foul. Trevians have regained the lead. And there's a line shot, fair ball. Into the corner, and they'll change positions. Lashmet with the double down the line. And back-to-back doubles, and the Trevians have a little cushion to work with. Here's Johnny Rowe. There's a strike. So Rosinski bats. Lashmet at second. Lashmet. Weaver gets his sign. The sophomore delivers. High and outside a ball. Beautiful sunshiny afternoon. Trevians trying to win their own regional. We have some other scores. When we get them, we'll pass them along to you. In the other games, 3 other games in this pod. Throw back, runner back. Loyola plays Niles West, Glenbrook South and Notre Dame, Glenbrook North and Evanston. Ground ball, shortstop has it. Long throw in time. On the play though, Lashmet over to the third. And there's Liss. Here's Brendan Liss. Shorten to take the bunt, pitch outside a ball. There's a strike. And I got he was up there 1-1. To the Trevians designated hitter. A look over to the third. Pitch outside a ball, 2-1. Trevians with 2 runs in the inning. Sam Franklin, their second home run of the ball game. And Dominic and Lashmet back-to-back doubles. There's a soft liner. One bouncer, taken by the shortstop, over to first in time, and getting over. But the Trevians come up with 2 and lead it 3-1 at the end of 3. We'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network right after these messages. Top of the 4th inning, and the Trevians leading it 3-1. Here's Kvistad to lead it off. Kvistad takes a strike. Here's Sam Franklin. 2 home runs and 2 plate appearances. There's a strike. Trevians have the bottom third of the order due up here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll have our trivia at the end of this half inning. Strike 3. Caught him looking. Second time today, Kvistad's gone down swinging, or gone down with a strikeout anyway. Nicholas, the batter, he also went out last time. That way, and he hits a foul ball. Out of play, back behind us. Now change of baseballs here. Now we're set. In there for strike. Strike two. Whoops. Take it easy, TJ. My bad. Whoops. There's a fly ball. Drops in by the base hit. Single. Here's Townley. Throw to first. Runner back. Jack Townley, sophomore. Takes a pitch low and outside the ball. Trevians leading by 2 runs. Now the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Wind blowing directly out. Swing ground ball. Taken by Victorn over to first. 6-3 on a put out. No chance for Nicholas. He was off quickly. Here's Stevens. Cameron Stevens. He did go strike. I still find it fascinating that people continue to tell me, oh, you know, this sophomore team did this, and this sophomore team went 656-0. Whoops, gets away from TJ. And the pass ball allows the runner to move on over to third. And now we're going to get a pinch runner. Kyle Wygan, running for Nicholas. That's high a ball. And I have never held that what teams do junior year necessarily will correspond to what they do senior year. Or there's a long fly ball on the giddy up, back they go, back, and nope, can't get it. Out of here, a home run. And we're all tied up. Stevens pops one out of here. And here's Natali. And we're all tied up again at 2. A little squibber. Flashman. Over to first in time for the third out at the end of the inning. 2 runs, though, and we're all tied up at 3. And time now for our trivia. Here's Scott Spinney to lead it off. Spinney, O'Donnell, and Victorn due up. Foul ball. Strike 1. Bottom third is Trevian batting order due up here. That's in the dirt. Ball. And the counting's up at 1-1 to Scott, who grounded out. Second to first, his first time up. The sophomore Weaver delivers. Strike on the outside corner. 1-2. There's a line shot, and over to take it is the center fielder. We're out number 1. Here's TJ O'Donnell. TJ swinging a bit straight. TJ singled his last time up. And Jim Hall running for him. Stole a base. Left stranded. Inside the ball. Now summer weather. Not too far away. Can't wait for it. High pop-up. Gonna give some chase, and nope. Missed it. TJ stays alive. And another one fouled off. Now the pitch. And yet another one. And that one's gonna hit a car. Now the delivery. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Caught him looking. 2 down. Here's Victorn. And he fouls one off for a strike. Now this is the last Trevian game for this year on this field. One way or t'other. They'll move on to the sectional if they win. And their season will be over if they lose. Foul ball. Leyden is just a little southeast. Drop third strike. Pick up and throw over to first. Just a little southeast of O'Hare Airport. Drop third strike. And we're all tied up at 3 as we go to the 5th. As we go to the 5th inning, we're all knotted up at 3. And Jonathan Weaver doubled and scored a run. The pitcher takes a strike. Pitcher for the Leyden Eagles. Leyden High School, southeast of O'Hare Airport. Franklin Park, North Park area, ground ball. Victorn over to Dominic in time. 6-3 on the put out, 1 away. Here's Mackey, number 9 batter in the Eagle batting order. Pitch high, a ball. Not too far from Fenton High School. Fenton's the other side. Leyden is southeast and Fenton southwest. Leyden put their 2 schools together a while back, Leyden East and West. Freshmen and sophomores in one building, juniors and seniors in the other. And they're about the same size as New Trier, a little bit smaller. There's a fly ball, Spinney, on his way back up against the fence, and then over the fence on the bounce, and the ground rule double for Mackey. And here's Rico. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Got a little piece of it. Now, once again, Franklin going to lead off an inning. Here at the bottom of the 5th. Pitch outside the ball. First 2 times he's done that, and he popped one out of here. 2 home runs and 2 plate appearances, both of them leading off innings. He'll get a 3rd shot at it. Pitches high, a ball. Another case. Look at the size difference between TJ and Rico. O'Donnell and Emilio Rico. Swinging a ground ball. Knocked down. Over to first. 1-3 on the put out. And Zach Holfeld warming up down the line. Here's even. Throw to third. They got him picked off. TJ back to Victorn, and he tags him out. In the inning, no runs on a hit. And nobody left. They move along to the bottom of the fifth, and here's Sam Franklin to lead it off. So Franklin the pitch on the way, outside a ball. Trevians trying to advance. Got a couple of scores in. Glenbrook South has defeated number 2 seed Notre Dame 7-6. Now they're going to keep it here. He stuck his elbow out. Just a ball. So number 2 seed Notre Dame is gone. Glenbrook South defeating them 7-6. And Loyola has defeated Evanston 3-1. That's the other game in the sectional. That's right down the line. That's a fair ball. And Franklin is 3 for 3 on the day. 2 home runs and a double now. And here's Mac Murphy. So it'll be Glenbrook South and Loyola playing in the Thursday game of the sectional in real time next week. And the winner of the Glenbrook North Niles West game will face the winner of this game. That game's still in progress. Time called. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk too much. Some of the True Blue Trevian crew here today, enjoying themselves on a nice afternoon for baseball. Now the look back, the pitch, there's a bunt, and it is a beauty. No one going to get to that one. Everybody safe. A little infield single on the bunt attempt by Mac Murphy. And runners at the corners with nobody out for Mike Dominic. He's 2 for 2 on the day, both doubles. Now if he can hit a home run here, it'll be an interesting change of events. Outside a ball. Dominic ready. Throw over to first. Murphy back. Runners at the corners. And a tie ball game. Blowing away a ball. Chris Lashmut on deck. Chris hit a double down the line. His last time up. Swinging a ground ball. Slow roller. Shortstop. Throws it away. Well, at least didn't throw it on time. And the single draws gives the Trevians the lead. A little infield single. And here's Lashmut. Outside a ball. Murphy at second. Dominic at first. Nobody out. Run in. Whoa, inside, and Lashmut hit by a pitch. And the bases done due to be loaded for Johnny Rosinski. So Johnny Robats, with a chance to give the Trevians a little insurance. They lead it now 4-3. Well outside the ball. High school baseball, there are a lot of times that it's not so much one team wins, it's the other team loses. Dumb mistakes, bad pitches, swinging a ground balls. Throw roller, throw to second, threw it away, got an error. The ball gets away, and a couple of runs are going to score on the error. And some activity down in the bullpen, as we said. Two runs home. And here's Brendan Liss. Infield pulled in, led for the play at the plate. There's a strike. Lashman at third, Rosinski at second. And it's now 6-3, favor the Trevians. Outside a ball. The pitch in there for a strike. 1-2. I take that back. This is Troman batting for Liss. Took me a little while there to catch that. Time called. Sam steps out. Well, sometimes that does happen. Infield is pulled in, though. A little foul tip. Nope, strikeout. I thought he may have tipped that. He didn't. Strikeout. One out. Here's Scott Spinney. Again, the infield is pulled in. Here's a strike. Strike one. I have no idea who's doing anything downstate. That's low and inside a ball. And the counting was up at 1-1. Ground ball, third baseman. They'll play it to home. They got him. Fielder's choice. And Lashman out. Here's Pritz batting for O'Donnell. So Danny Pritz bats for O'Donnell here. Outside the ball, there goes the runner. Safe. Here comes the runner home on the double steal. Safe. So double steal works to perfection, and Rosinski home with another run. And Pritz bats. Continues to bat. With Spinney on at second. Four-run inning. And it is now 7-3 in favor of the Trevians. foul ball. Ground ball, third baseman has it. Long throw in time and the inning over. But the Trevians do a little damage, put a 4 spot on and lead it 7-3 as we go to the 6th inning. We'll be back. The Trevians with the big 4 spot here in the bottom of the 5th inning have taken a commanding lead as we go to the 6th. Here's Anthony Even to lead it off. As the Trevians put a little space between them. And the Eagles, foul ball, strike 1. Every time I think of this player, Anthony Even, all of a sudden I'm remembering the classic novel, Anthony Adverse. I don't know why. Just coming in my head. Pitch is high, a ball. Ground ball. Knocked down. Lashman throws to first. In time. Whoa. That's what I mean about what Lashman's done over there at third. Here's Kvitstedt. Makes a strike on the outside corner. He's had the collar today. Davidson delivers outside the ball. And the count was up there 1-1. And a little bit inside the ball. 2-1. Yeah, I like to get back down to Elfstrom Stadium. Swinging a bit, strike. And the counting was up at deuces. Haven't been down there for a state game in a while. Strike 3! And again, third time today. And here's Nicholas, the catcher. Corey Nicholas. He singled and came home on the home run. Well, his courtesy runner did. There's a strike. And a ball. Trevians have Victor, Franklin, and Murphy due up in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball. Couple of bounces to Victorn. Over to first. And a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. And we move along to the bottom half of the 5th. And we got a pinch batter. Jim Hall takes a strike. So Hall bats for Victorn here in the bottom of the 6th. Jordan's the bunt. Takes the pitch outside the ball. Hall ran earlier in the ball game for O'Donnell. Outside the ball, 3-1. Make it 3-2. On Hall. Strike 3. On the way, here's Sam Franklin. And some of the True Blue Trevian crew. I think they had been watching that softball game over there. The Trier softball team won over on the other field, that sophomore field out there. Softball field. It sounded like sophomore, but it was softball. Swinging a high bounder. Foul. Strike one. And they are really giving that right field to Franklin. Low ball. They've got a big-time shift on Franklin. And the center fielder playing over there in left center. Left fielder playing along the line. Right fielder playing the right center. As Sam can direct one down into the right field side, he can run forever. Oh, foul tip. Beautiful sunshiny day. Bottom of the sixth inning. There's a line shot. It's still going to get over their head up against the fence. And bounces back, and another double for Franklin. Wow, has he been hot today? 2 home runs and 2 doubles. Whoa. And time called. And we are going to have a pitching change as Nicholas, the catcher, now is pitching. And coming in to catch is Jack Townley. That's a ball. So 1 out, 1 on. Mac Murphy bats. Corey Nicholas gets his sign from Jack Townley, the new battery. And again, the shift on. And a ground ball. Shortstop. Long throw, not in time, gets away. And on over to third. And now they're going to intentionally walk Dominic. Now, a single and an error for Murphy, an intentional walk. And the bases are loaded with a 1 out for Chris Lashman. Chris officially 1 for 2 on the day. He was hit by a pitch last inning. Trevians have a little something going here in the bottom of the 6th. That's low and outside a ball. We've got a final score from Glenbrook North. It's the Glenbrook North Spartans 8 and Niles West 6. And he's hit by a pitch again, and that will force in a run. So bases remain loaded. And it is now 8-0, and Johnny Rosinski sends a long fly ball. Back they go, back and caught, but that'll be a sacrifice fly as Murphy comes home. Score that sacrifice fly. Good job by Johnny Rosinski. He nearly got something out of that. Dominic tagging up and going on over to third. So runners at the corners for Truman. And Truman fouls one off for a strike. So over to first, runner back. 2 out, 2 on, outside a ball. And the Trevians have picked up another deuce here. And continue to bat. Go to first. There's a high pop-up right back behind us. And really got the car back behind us. Throw over, runner back. Runners at the corners. New Trier trying to win the regional. Here on their home field, and a throw over to second, and that one gets away. Error. And give it a stolen base and an error, and another run home. And now ball 4. And Truman draws the walk. Here's Scott Spinney. Now 3 runs in. Spinney the batter. And the Trevians pouring it on now. Leading it 10-3. There's one last at bat for Leyden. Strike on the outside corner. The Leyden Eagles, Leyden Franklin Park, North Lake Franklin Park area. Ground ball through for the base hit. Line shot single for Spinning, and yet another run home. And the Trevians have batted around. Here's TJ. And TJ hit by a pitch. And the bases are reloaded. And Shapiro running at first for O'Donnell. And time called. So bases are loaded. Trevians already leading this 11-3. And Victorn will bat for himself here. That's low ball. And drops in high. Trevian scored 11. Or 12 make it against Roosevelt in 5 innings. They have scored 11 here. There's a strike on the outside corner. But games like this can be a little deceiving. As they get tougher, the higher you go. Ground ball. Shortstop will step on the bag himself with the fielder's choice to end the inning. But the Trevians do score 4 and lead it 11-3 as we go to the 7th. We'll be back with more. Well, the Trevians well in control of this one now, leading it 11-3 as we go to the 7th inning. Last hope for the Leyden squad here. Townley leads it off for Leyden. Townley, Stevens, and Natali due up. The pitch, that's high a ball. Ball one. Outside. Ball two. Had a power outage in this ball game. Had to completely reset everything. Pitch is high, a ball. Townley the batter. And ball four. Dylan Napoleon now on in relief.
Now batting number 24, Cameron Stevens.
Here's Stevens. Takes a strike. Strike one. Top of the seventh. Trevians trying to win the regional. There's a strike. Stevens popped one out of here his last time up. And they have been very quiet since then. There's one hit. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And they're one away. Here's Natali. There's a strike. I think we got a pinch batter here. Aha. No, Joe Natali. Swing and a miss. Strike. I have more controllers. My goodness. Remote controls. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right in front of me. Foul ball. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. Strike three. Caught him looking. Two down, and it's all up to Weaver. And he takes a pitch outside for a ball. And ball two. Dylan Napoleon. A little bit of a sidewinder in his delivery. Been brought up as a closer. A little outside of ball. 3-0. Runner on. There's a strike. Trevians up by 8. 3-1. And ball four.
Batter number 34, Tim Mackey.
So here's Mackey with 2 on and 2 out. Right down the middle. Strike one. One and one. Strike two. Yeah, you just want to catch up to the ball. You don't want to try and kill it in this stage of a ball game. Strike three, and the ball game is all over. And we'll be back in just a moment to wrap this little one up. The final word on this ball game for the new Trier Trevians: 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They were struck out 4 times, all in the late innings. They were walked twice. Both times it was in the 6th inning, one of them intentionally to Mike Dominic, who had gone 3 for 3 up to that time. The Trevians left 5 on base. However, one of them sort of, because they left the bases loaded with the fielder's choice in the bottom of the 6th, and 3 stolen bases for the Trevians. For the Leyden Eagles, 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors, and all of them costly in the later innings. The Trevian pitcher struck out 8, including 3 by Dylan Napoleon in the 7th inning. 2 walks, and both of them Dylan Napoleon in the 7th inning. But that didn't mean anything because they didn't score any runs. And the Leyden Eagles left 3 on base. So for all of us here at the network, congratulations to the Trevians. They are the regional champions and move on to play the Glenbrook North Spartans in the sectional semifinal. And for all of us here at the network, we say as always,